Okay, today I'm going to interview Dr. Mastura in the University of Science, Malaysia. So, related with our training to the transfer the knowledge to the student and was successful via the student learning program. So it's very important key that which the knowledge, which transfer to him how many percent they can be absorbed and understand what you say, and they transform to their knowledge to do something in the future. Yes, the question is, do you think that what's the key indicator that so successful transfer your knowledge to the student perform?
My third point, I think the main key is number one, to understand the level of the students first.
Yes.
So in order for us to ensure that the knowledge transfer is happening, so we need to number one understand where is our current students level at. So from there, the approach will be different for each level. So if we know that we are approaching a final year student who already has a certain level of knowledge, so it will be easier for us to go beyond than just learning in classroom. So in that case, the knowledge transfer will be more applicability to the industry or to the community. So your learning will be beyond the classroom, not just lecture like that. So that is my key point, meaning the understanding of the level of the students.
Do you think that understand of the behavior of the student is important? Another thing important in during your lecture on class?
Yeah. Of course, when we design our class or courses, we already have a specific topics that we want to cover, specific learning outcomes that we want to cover. So regardless, like whatever group that we get, we still need to deliver that. So when we already know this, we need to find the best approach, because for each of the groups that we get in our class, they will have like a different level. So we need to, number one, when we go into the classroom, we need to get to know them first. And then we need to plan what will be the suitable approach. Sometimes we can go like a faster approach for a certain group, but the other group probably need to take some time. So that's why it is important to relate what you plan for your class and also what will be the students that coming into your class.
So, think that during assessment of student learning in the class, not only the grade or mark or fail or pass or exam, it's but also the critical, that critical evaluation, the feedback. How the feedback critical evaluate, how feedback the mechanism can improve your skill and your student knowledge via the transferring, via the teaching on that transferring knowledge to the students.
Okay. So I will say that when it comes to assessment design, let's say if the course requires like a project, so when we do the project, I would say that let me think again on this answer. The assessment must, of course, when we do the assessment, is to get to determine the performance of the students based on the outcome that we set earlier. So when we design the assessment, it must be delivered to the student clearly. That will be the first point. Because I think that when I joined earlier as a lecturer, when we give a specific project to the students, it's just that we give it to them and they have to think of what will be the solution. But I think at some point, it must be either semi-guided or fully guided depending on the level. So for example, final year student, maybe you need just a little guidance. Like to tell them what is expected from the project. And then from that, I will always tell them that, okay, this is what is expected because this is our outcomes. And this is what I already taught you in the classroom. And then you need to do and go outside, meet with the stakeholder, properly take information from this stakeholder, and then come back and plan what you want to present. And then from that presentation, I will give the feedback, whether it is enough or not enough, whether it reached the level that you want. Because what happens sometimes is that students receive that feedback very late in the semester, and probably they don't have enough time to revise or to improve their knowledge or improve their work plan to produce a better output. So I think continuous feedback is important during assessment.
Yeah. Right. Do you think that nowadays the students realize much of the technical, more technical as the digital tools, AI's solution to make cases or answer the questions as much as sometimes they use too much.
Yes.
And sometimes it becomes like, it makes your life easier and comfortable, more than for our age, like what I say. But it's sometimes some people rely much on it. And so that, do you give some experience about that problem, and do you think that give us some idea of how barriers identify full tension to the barrier, to the learning transfer, and absorption of knowledge in the class to the reality, realistic conditions.
Yeah, I agree on your point, because I think that the one thing for sure, we cannot deny AI. We have to embrace it. We have to prepare ourselves for AI, because this is unstoppable. We cannot we cannot ask the student not to use AI. They have to use, but it must be guided ethically. Because if you use it unethically, you will be like probably the generation of the report will be 100% AI. But if we guide the students, okay, you need to use a certain prompt, and then the prompt must also be submitted together with your report. Then it will be clear on what extent they use the AI. So AI will be very, very helpful to simplify some work process for the students, and it can also guide them whether what they do is correct or not. But we still, as a lecturer or instructor, we still need to guide them whether it is enough or not enough, or is it like they are relying this too much. So we need to put like boundaries to it. So for me, I think that AI usage in assessment, we need to encourage this, but we need to do it ethically and within the limits. So if let's say I only allow you to search for information from journals or from documents, that will be it. And then you have to plan what you want to do and then present it. So the feedback will be, of course, part of it will come from AI, but the justification must come from the student. So I agree on the usage of AI, but we as an instructor, we need to understand what AI can do and how to limit the usage.
All right, thank you. So that we have to talk too much about the AI. How to recognize, guiding the student use the AI in the effective way. So hope that we have a solution to the future how to deal living with AI, because now it's a part of our life. So to conclude the interview today, we have some word for our project to the student and for the audience listener.
So because our project focuses on green job skills, and green job skills is something relevantly new but it is very, very important in many countries. I think all countries are going towards sustainability and solving sustainability issues, and it will be related to green jobs. And these green job skills should not just be like a value added or additional point. It should be embedded in the curriculum so that whatever programs that we have, especially in Southeast Asia, should also be encouraged to adopt the green job skills in the program, regardless sciences or non-sciences program. So this is what I believe in. And to do that, this module, what we do in our project will definitely be useful to all academic programs because it is very general and it is applicable to any programs, not just simply for civil engineering or for agriculture engineering. It covers the whole spectrum of specialization.
Yeah, thank you very much for the presence and the information. It's a good day. Thank you, Dr. Mastura. Wish you all the best and success and teaching the class.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Thank you so much. Okay.